everybody, how's it going? It is Dunbar Snackbar here with the NFC Championship, as you can see, coming out of Madden 13. Now, I'm pretty excited about this game, not just in the virtual sense, but also in real life, because those of you who have asked me who is my favorite NFL team, I always come back and I say the 49ers, which, now that I reflect on that, it's kind of interesting, you know, because Oakland A's, the San Francisco 49ers, you got two teams from the Bay, but I live in Nebraska. So, hey, whatever. I was just growing up watching the 49ers, and that's how I got to be a fan of them. I mean, even right now, I'm wearing a Joe Montana jersey. I've only got one football jersey, and that's Joe Montana. I didn't even plan to wear this jersey today. It's just really, really comfortable. But anyway, so this is Game 3 of the games that I have played today. I've played the AFC Championship. I've also played my Giants game. Now, in the Giants NFC Championship, I also played the Atlanta Falcons. So that's kind of cool that the computer got it right. But at the same time, I kind of have figured out the Atlanta Falcons a little bit. I think I know what I should be going with offensively to rack up a lot of points. And then what I need to do defensively to be able to stop Ryan and everybody else on the Falcons. So one of the things, too, that kind of works in my favor is the 49ers have a really good defense. And whenever I'm playing the game, where I excel the most is on defense. So it's kind of like, you know, everything is going to work out for me here, I think, on defense. So I'm pretty excited about how this game is going to go. So here we are, 2nd and 10. So getting it over to Miller, my fullback, who gets us the first down, plus a couple extra yards. So I'm going to go ahead and just try to run the ball with Frank Gore. I don't pick up too much here, just 3 yards. But I'm going to try and go with a balanced style of offense, just kind of see if I can get even numbers with how many plays I call that are running and passing. But we'll see how it all goes. If I start to see that one thing works better than another, then I'm, of course, going to be going with that. So, like, if I see the passing game works really well, I'm going to be passing the ball quite a bit. All right, so here we go, 2nd and 10. I figure let's try and go for a big pass. So I go deep downfield to Frank Gore, but it ends up getting intercepted by Moore, who takes a knee in the end zone. So not a great way for me to be starting the game. I don't like it when, on my first drive, I go ahead and I give up an interception. That's never a wise thing to do, but there is plenty of game ahead of us, so I'm not too worried. So both teams have really not started off that well in this game. Now I go ahead and I anticipate a run right here, and Willis is able to go ahead and get the tackle for a loss. All right, so 3rd and 5 now after that one. Man in motion, so I'm figuring we're going to be looking at a pass, I guess correctly. Ryan throws it, but Cox with the interception right there. That's what happens when you have 7 defensive backs in. I probably shouldn't have cut in. Instead, I should have gone out. I guess that's just the price I pay, but still, we've got the ball in pretty good field position. So I'm really not too mad about intercepting the ball, because then I go ahead and I get an interception myself. Cool. All right. So 2 passes in a row get deflected. Not the best call on my part. So here we go, 3rd and 10. Got 3 receivers on the left side. I find Davis open, who does get into the end zone. So the 49ers strike first in this one. We're looking at being up by a score of 7-0. So we really take advantage of that interception that we got earlier here. Put some points on the board. I always like being able to say, though, that I'm the one who gets on the board first, because that means I don't have to play catch-up for the entire game. I can just play smart, not have to worry, less pressure. It's a pretty big deal. I mean, it does have a pretty big impact on the game as to who scores first. But 2 minutes, 15 seconds. Once again, I anticipate a run, and I guess correctly, so 2nd and 12. This time I don't guess anything at all, and Turner kind of makes me pay for it as he picks up 5 yards right here. So I figure pass now, and Ryan has some time back in the pocket. Wow, White was open. I don't even know what happened right there. That was a big defensive breakdown right there, just letting him be open by a bunch. But Turner losing 2 yards right there. I got to give a lot of credit to the defense right now, making it so Turner loses a lot of yards whenever he gets the ball. Now, sometimes he'll get a pretty decent pickup, but not all the time. Like right here, though, Turner breaks the tackle and gets the first down. So that is his best run of the game. But I like being able to see 7 rushes and only a 16-yard pickup. Right there, he got like 12 yards. So we were doing pretty good stopping him before that. And I'm hoping that what's going to happen is the computer figures, well, I can't do anything with the running game, so I'm just going to go stick with the pass. That is where I'm going to go ahead and absolutely destroy the Falcons if that happens. So this holding call right here is a real blessing for me, because now we're looking at 2nd and 17, and that's going to force Ryan to have to go ahead and pass the ball right here. And it works. Cox with another interception here as I go ahead and I play the pass. Oh, and I'm going to be able to take this back for a touchdown too. I've got to celebrate. And now we're looking at 14-0, so the defense really pulls through right there to be able to help me, not just with the INT, but also adding points to what we already have here. So 14-0. Ryan again going with the pass. Got to figure things out. One of those things is do not throw it deep. So we're going to go ahead and swat that away. 3rd and 10. 4 wide receivers in right now. Again, anticipating a pass. Well, I got it right, but they are still able to complete it. 4th and 3, though, means that they're going to go ahead and punt the ball. So we've got 4 minutes and 30 seconds left here in the first half. Able to complete that pass. We're looking at an injury timeout, and I was hoping that that was not me, because that would not have been cool. Because I don't like it how, like, on Madden, when you go ahead and there's somebody who's injured, they, like, start to get up, so you think they're the ones who's fine. But rolling out, oh, my gosh, I'm so lucky that Frank Gore was there, and he was able to break that tackle, too. So that gets me first down and a lot more. That was going to get pretty dangerous. So there I go, getting the completion to Moss, who picks up 7. I really do have a lot of great wide receivers to be able to take a look at here in this game. So I've got a lot of different options, I feel like, at any time. Like if I just need to go ahead and just toss it up, I feel pretty comfortable being able to do that, and my wide receiver is going to come down with it. Of course, I'm not going to be stupid about it, but anyway, 2nd and 5. Crabtree with the reception, but only gets 2 yards right there. So we're at the 2-minute warning. I'm going to let the clock run down a little bit. So I hand it off to Frank Gore, who gets the first down. And I'm going to go ahead and change the play up. I didn't think that it was the right time to call a passing play, and I'm glad that I did too, because Frank Gore gets into the end zone. So that is the good news. The bad news is Frank Gore is going to be out for the game. Somehow, and I'm still trying to figure out how, somehow on this play, he ended up breaking ribs. Now, I don't see how that could have happened, but I guess in Madden you have to go ahead and come up with some type of injury, I guess. So, whatever. So Ryan again throwing deep, again deflected, 2nd and 10. So we're going to be seeing a lot of passing. I'm going to have 7 defensive backs in this entire time. Rodgers with the INT. Playing the pass works in Madden too. You guys know in NCAA that is one of my favorite things to do, to go up against a team who passes the ball a lot. Yeah, well in Madden that holds true as well. So LaMichael James running to the right side, picking up 5. He is, of course, our backup halfback, so he'll be in here for the rest of the game. 45 seconds left. Hand it to LaMichael James again. What a great pickup right there. So I figure, should I go with a touchdown or should I let the clock run down? Of course, I'm going to go with points. I don't get that much of a chance to be able to play as the 49ers, and when I do, it's just like for one game. So I kind of wanted to make the most of it. I mean, I want to get points on the board here, and I want to be able to celebrate with the 49ers. So that is going to go ahead and bring us into halftime. I'm not going to go ahead and show you, everything that happens, because it's just a couple plays and time runs down. So with a score of 28-0 when you go into the half, would you change anything? I know I wouldn't. So the lessons that I learned from my game with the Giants is something that is definitely holding true right now. So going with that balanced pass and running attack, working well. Not going with a lot of deep passes has kind of worked out as well. So keeping the passes short to medium range has also worked for me as well. So I've got a lot of things to celebrate. And I get the ball right here to start off the third quarter. All right, so completion to Crabtree once again, who picks up 6. Now, one of the downsides of playing in the connected careers is you've got the hot streaks and the cold streaks. And here, it doesn't have that type of influence on things. So it's kind of nice being able to play with a team, getting it to wide receivers who do not drop the ball all the time. Wow, that was a great catch by Moss. Great reflexes there, too, just cutting in right there. And I get sacked. So James getting past everybody here. Probably shouldn't have called that play action, because that was kind of dangerous for me here. So we're all right, though. We're in pretty good shape. So going to throw it deep. What an amazing catch this one was. Oh my gosh, I don't think I have seen a catch like that in a long time. So I'm kind of glad that we got it right there. All right, so kind of going with things here now, getting it to James, who picks up some decent yards, picks up 5 right there. So I'm pretty happy about that. All right, so we're still getting things going here. I'm feeling pretty good about this right now. And now I got to go ahead and settle for a field goal, though. That's the downside to it, though. I mean, even though I'm feeling good about things, I had to settle for a field goal. That was not really the best drive that I've had, but that is okay. I'm not going to get too concerned about things because it's just one drive, right? All right, so Ryan back to pass. That one, of course, is going to go out of bounds. I don't know what he was thinking. He probably could have completed it if he'd actually, like, legitimately thrown it, but it's all right. Not going to worry about it here. So another deep pass. That's why you don't do it. Brown with the interception now. So the crowd was booing. I don't know if you guys got a chance to hear that. People are not happy with the performance of the Falcons. So I tried to throw it deep myself, but I'm not going to be able to come down with that one. All right, so this play worked out really well for me earlier because this was the one where Davis got into the end zone. Well, Davis gets another reception here and a pretty decent pickup. So we're at the 46-yard line here. Throw to the outside to LaMichael James, who fights forward, gets 4 yards out of that one. And now I go with a play to the other side here with Hampton, my 3rd string halfback in now. So 3rd and 3, Hampton not able to get the first down. So we're looking at a 54-yard field goal right here. Got my fingers crossed on this one. That one is going to be up, and it is good. So, still building the lead here now. Going to be looking at 34-0. So we're really getting stuff going. This game has just been completely one-sided, which is not really what I want in a game. Because, you know, sometimes it is really cool to be able to blow another team out. Don't get me wrong. But at the same time, there's a different feeling, you know, when it's a really, really close game and you have to fight every single play. And every single play matters. There's another interception. I have never had a play the pass work as well as it has in this game. Not in Madden, for sure. So I'm kind of thinking maybe I shouldn't use it. But LaMichael James, 7-yard pickup. Sometimes when I have a backup halfback in, I get kind of worried about things. That really hasn't been the case here in this game. That spin would have got him off me here, but I spun out of bounds, which is not cool. 10 seconds left in the 3rd quarter here. And that is going to be it, just a 3-yard pickup. All right, so 3rd and 3. I think I might have forgotten a poster play, but that's okay. So Davis is not able to hold on to that one here, so again, have to settle for a field goal. So we're doing a pretty great job of being able to get the ball downfield, but we're just not able to finish things on 3rd down, which was not the case in the first half. So I don't know what's necessarily changed about things, but there's been a significant difference between what we saw at the beginning, or the first half and then the second half by way of offense, especially on the 3rd down conversion. Uh-oh, dangerous! You can't do that. The boos are just getting louder, too. All right, LaMichael James picking up 1. Gonna go with a pass. Psych! I run it. Just try and run forward here, and I only pick up 2. So 4 and 7 on 3rd down. Will I be able to capitalize here? Absolutely, I get it to Crabtree, who gets to the 2-yard line. So I'm going to try and see if I can run it. Well, Michael James is tired. So I've got Hampton in, who gets the touchdown for us right here. Pretty ridiculous? Absolutely. I agree 100%. I was kind of thinking at this point, I need to go ahead and stop it and try and replay this game. But, oh well, it'd be kind of cool to see in real life, I guess, to see my team win by a lot. But at the same time, there'd be a lot of unhappy people, and I don't like making people unhappy here. So that one's going to go out of bounds. Everybody was covered pretty well on that play, so that was really the only option that he had was to throw out of bounds. So Ryan getting another chance back in the pocket. What a great completion. And, of course, I have to mess things up. I overshoot him, which I haven't done anything like that in a while, so I was kind of embarrassed with that one. That's okay. So Gonzalez again with another catch and another first down. So they're kind of mixing things up here now, going with like the shorter type of passes, which is working a lot better. I don't know where this has come from. I've kind of changed things up a little bit on offense. I'm going to go with a blitz right here, which was not the best call. man, Atlanta is getting it done. They're making me look bad. But they're going to go ahead with the run to Turner, who loses 2 yards right here. So they're at the 20-yard line. Now with Turner, again, losing some yards. This time he loses 3. So we're looking at 3rd and 15. Got my 7 defensive backs in here now. Rodgers fumbles it, but it's going to be recovered by the Falcons. So 4th and 16. And they decide to go for it. Come on, just go for points. Don't settle with a shutout. And, of course, Brown with the catch. I was scared I was going to get at the 1-yard line. But there we go. All right. So we've had a lot of interceptions in this game. Probably I would say this is the most I've ever had in Madden. So I guess you guys are watching a Dunbar Snackbar first, or a record breaker right here with the amount of interceptions that I've gotten. This is pretty crazy, but this is going to be the end of the game. So a giant win right here as the 49ers win 44-0. Was not anticipating this going into this game, but I guess when you play 3 games in a row, you're bound to kind of be in a groove. You've got everything figured out. I think that's what happened in this game. So I've got the 49ers winning the championship. I do appreciate you guys watching this. More, of course, to come later on today. I'm going to get the AFC Championship up here as soon as I can. Things have been pretty crazy, but I'll go into that in the next video too. But thanks again, you guys, for watching. I definitely do appreciate it. You are phenomenal people. And subscribe if you haven't already. You guys can follow me on Facebook, Twitter, all that great stuff. All you got to do is just check the description below. But again, thank you for watching. And as always, I hope you guys have a good one.